Hi, everyone, and welcome to the screencast for February 4th, Super Bowl Sunday. Schedule for the week. You'll notice our grading window closes at 8 o'clock on Monday. We have our literacy night planning meeting on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Anybody that would like to be part of that, please join us. You'll notice that I'm gone. It says I'm gone on Wednesday and Thursday. That's the principals convention that I go to each year. I'll be at school for some 8 o'clock meetings, and I might have to come back for some things after school. But just know that I'll be gone most of Wednesday and Thursday. You can also see that we have a family fun night on Friday, February 9th, so just be aware of that too. Just a reminder, here's the same information as before about Valentine's parties coming up, so just want to make sure that you have this information and that you see this link down here if you want some ideas of what you can do with food in the school. And also, if kids bring any kind of candy or anything like that, we're not promoting that, but if they bring it to hand out, that just goes home with the kids rather than eating or any of that stuff here at school. Friday is Staff Development Day. I was with kindergarten over at Valley View Elementary, and I hope your morning was beneficial. Some of the things that I thought were really helpful in literacy was the opportunity for teachers to get together in small groups and focus on something and share out ideas. So that's always beneficial when we have teachers getting together and be able to share ideas across the district. For math, the concrete representational abstract approach for our new math materials here, I thought that was really cool. And a couple things that really came through: student development is much more focused with this new series, much more hands-on, that a lot of us are already doing, but for some of us that might be a bit of a change, getting much more concrete, as they say. A couple things that came through: how do we make sure that the information learned from our early implementers that started this new math are able to share out what's already been learned so we can smooth out some of the bumps that maybe they've already gone through? And how do you ensure that there's enough staff development for this new approach as we head to next year? And those are good questions, things that came up at the groups I was with. And I'll be sure to share that out with Kelsey Nash and our curriculum department to make sure that we are being as smart as we can as we head to this new math that we're doing here. I was really intrigued by this slide here, talking about where we are in stages of development. So maybe you were too, and that really made me think of how I used to teach math in 5th grade, where I was really focused much more over here, kind of an aha when kids weren't getting it. So interested to see how that's going to all turn out, and excited about how that will be supporting our kids much better. Energy breaks. Hey, just a quick reminder about energy breaks. We know it is harder in the winter to get out and in with all that gear that they need to get on. Just a reminder, it's okay to do some type of movement activity in your classroom at your discretion. If you don't always want to go outside, that's okay. Also, during outside energy breaks, just a couple reminders. Remember to actively be monitoring what's happening out there, spreading out. It always helps if there's some type of organized activity. We want kids to be able to play and learn all together on their own, but sometimes doing some kind of activity helps to cut down on problems that might be out there. And we know this, but it's a great opportunity to connect with students. So if you're engaged with those students out at recess, or the energy break, I should say, that's a great opportunity to build relationships with kids too. So just remember, if it's cold or if you're spending a lot of time getting everything on and going out, it's okay to do some type of energy break inside once in a while. And maybe it's not every day you go outside, but always having some kind of physical activity is a good thing. Quick plug to grade levels. Just remember that as you finish your ELA units of study, set up a time to meet with me. It's really beneficial for me to hear what's happening in literacy, and I've met with a couple grade levels for the 2nd unit, so as you finish that up, set up a time to meet with me. Literacy Night, February 22nd, that's coming up. We had a work group that met, not last week, Wednesday, but I think the Wednesday before that. Our next meeting is February 7th. All are welcome, whether you can be there on Literacy Night or not. If you'd like to be part of the planning process for that, join us in the Media Center on February 7th, which is Wednesday. Report card information, just another reminder of here's what our process is. And so if you need any help on that, let me know. Or if you're wondering about any of this, let me know. And just a reminder again, I included the MCA testing dates here just as a reminder. MCA map and all that fun stuff. So that's all I have. I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. And remember, we are getting more sun. It is adding up, and spring is around the corner. So take care, everyone, and see you all on Monday.